Today we're going back to Barcelona to check out another exciting midfielder who could be the player you're missing in your team. Welcome to an episode of Saturday Tomorrow. What is happening, folks, and welcome to another episode of Start Tomorrow, an FM24 series where we look at young talent on Football Manager and we see how they get on the course of their careers, players that I'm curious about and players that you give me in the comments section as well. So down below in the comments you can leave a player name, position, nationality, club, all that good stuff to get your player featured. But don't forget, on the screen right now, somewhere, maybe before this, hit the like button and subscribe to the channel for daily FM content. We have daily content from the Let's Play and maybe from this series as well, depending on what I want to do schedule wise. I'm not sure because it takes a while to get these videos recorded, simulating and make sure the players developed enough and that kind of thing. And check out the channels down below as well if you want to do that. So today's player is Gavi. Yeah, maybe not this player. I didn't realise I hadn't done the review of this guy. A lot of these players I'm not sure if I've done them or not because I've taken me gaps between recording these, but I want to go with Gavi. Is it Gavi? Is it Gavi? Gavi. I people call it Gavi, not the Gavi, is it? Obviously. So yeah, take a look. So obviously, amazing midfielder from Barcelona. Already got 19 aggression and bravery, and he's a bowling midfielder according to the role here. I don't think he's necessarily going to be that based on what we're seeing here with his traits, but he has got a max potential rating of 190, which I've set it to. He starts at 154 or 152. Now, looking at his player traits here, he's two-footed. He can play midfield central or cam. He's got the traits are moves into channels, kills balls often, comes deep to get the ball, plays 1-2s, knocks ball past opponent, and dives into tackles. And I'm trying to slow my speech down. I'm doing my best, so I'm going to try it today and see if it's any better. Let me know. Right at the start I got a bit blah blah blah, but I'm trying now. I'm actually trying, but we shall see how this goes. So on the screen, as you can see, his physicals are not highly developed yet, but that is obviously understandable given that he's 18 years old. So 14 acceleration, 17 agility, well 15 plus on agility, balance, and that's it. But not bad acceleration, pace, stamina as well. They're not bad stats. The mental stats are very, very good. 15 plus on aggression, anticipation, bravery, determination, flair, off the ball, teamwork, vision, and work rate. The stats on the technicals, 15 plus, are mainly only on the first touch, passing. This guy could be somebody you can mould into a specific midfielder. The fact he's got 15 technique and passing would indicate to me more of a playmaking midfielder. But the traits he's got here of dives into tackles could be something that you could use and make him a ball-winning midfielder. But I think he's more of a creative player, in my humble opinion. But could be a ball-winning midfielder. Now, obviously, scout report, I'm not going to do it until I get feedback on you guys about whether you want that or not. Minimum release clause of £857 million. Ignore that. Just for continuation reasons, I show the contract clauses. So yeah, I think he's... Where do I see him playing? I think he's a deep line playmaker because the simple reason is a box-to-box maybe. It's a real enigma because there's not one trait here that, okay, leads into that. You know, you could argue comes deep to get the ball, so, and kill balls often. Deep line playmaker. Moves in channels, Mazzala. Dives and tackles, ball midfielder. And knocks ball past opponent, could be a box-to-box maybe. It's a real weird one, but fascinating as well. So let's go forward, guys, the first 4 years or so, because that will give us indication on stats where they're lining up and give us more better opinion on where you think this guy's going to be in terms of role. Let's find out. Alright, so we have... Oh, sorry guys, I just turned the webcam off. I thought, what the... I've got the microphone on my phone that like the webcam on my phone, which means I press the button, I turn it off as I didn't realize I had the phone still on the screen. So yeah, as you can see on the screen right now you can see you've got a clear indication now on the technical ability where this guy lands. Obviously insane mentals, you can see them on the screen, 15 plus on everything apart from the positioning. I'm not going to go through them all because you can clearly see which one 15 or plus. Physically, yes, we're seeing a increase in acceleration, pace and stamina, also natural fitness, balance, agility high as well. But looking at the stats here, dribbling high, so is the first touch, so is the passing, so is technique. Creative player, advanced playmaker, Mazzala, maybe even an attacking midfielder if you want to put him there. Injury record, first of all, get to that. Not injury prone in my opinion, good to see. Career stats, we'll look at this now. So we've got 7 goals, 6 assists, 9 goals, 12 assists, 8 goals, 5 assists, and 9 goals, 13 assists. Where are they playing him? They're playing midfielder central, and he's got 7 goals, 13 assists that season. Yeah, I would agree. I would love to know what role they use him at. I think Mazzala is what they're saying, and I think that's probably what he is. With the fact, look at the Mazzala role. Drifting the half spaces. Yeah, he is that. But I don't think it's beyond the realms of realism to make him a deep line playmaker or attacking midfielder central, just hitting shots long range potentially. I know he's only got 12 long shots, but he's got good technique and composure, and he could get good finishes. I think he's a midfielder you can mold. I wouldn't put him as a ball-in midfielder, regardless of what the first bit said, because I feel you're missing out on a lot of the strong attributes that he has in attacking sense. But each to their own, of course. Amazing player. Contract information. With Spanish clubs, this is not really something for me to focus on, but he has got a £484 million release clause and an optional extension for 3 years. I don't think I've ever seen that length in an optional extension on a review yet. If I tried putting that in my contracts, I would guarantee you, most likely, I'd have a row with the agent and they'd walk out or ask for an insane fee for signing on fee and agent fee, and then obviously the high wage. But this guy is, I'm not surprised how good he is. His current potential or current ability is 188, so this is basically at his max. I think there's a bit more to come from this guy. Technically, I think we'll see some of his increase potentially, but I'm not surprised. Anyway, another 4 years, let's go. Alright, still at Barcelona, not a big surprise. His wage has gone up to 425k a week. Imagine that. That's insane. Per week. So from today, which is Friday, no it's not, Thursday, to next week, you can earn 425k for playing 2 matches. I got, obviously, you know what I mean, but you know what I mean. Imagine going to work twice a week and getting 425k for it. It's quite insane. The amount of money in football is insane. After tax, obviously, is less than that, but still 215k, still insane. So, staying relative, staying traits, insane mental stats, absolutely insane, incredible stats there, and physical relatively stayed the same, not much difference there. His player traits are also the same. He's still predominantly playing midfielder central. His injury record is okay. Did I check the potential rating? I did. I forgot to check that. Check that earlier. I remember checking it. So about here, isn't it? So 9 and 13. Then you got 5 goals, 14 assists, 11 goals, 16 assists, 10 and 11, and 7 and 8. So he gets around 15 goal contributions a season. More so on the creative side. Occasionally gets a good amount of goals as well. I would say the team he's in, Barcelona, is helping with that. But exciting player. Could he be a winger? Because he can play there according to the development screen here. I think he could. But I think he's better centrally. But I think a push in a game where you've not got any wingers on the bench and you need someone there for the last 20, 30 minutes of a game, dribbling's good. Let's look at it actually. Yeah, you can play that. Yeah, you can play winger. I don't see a problem with this. He's 2 foot as well, so if you look at the winger situation here, inside forward attack, he can do it. His finishing's a bit low, but he can do it. It won't be terrible, but it won't be ideal, obviously. But yeah, really good player. No big surprise there. £484 million lease clause. It's gone down a bit, but it's still very high. Ticks a lot of boxes. This is now basically his prime at this point. So I'm going to give him a rating right now because I don't want to go any further and see him drop down and rating on that. I'm going to give him a solid 9. He's not perfect, but I think it's a difficult player to get because obviously Barcelona will be very keen to keep him. I think if that finishing was a bit higher, he might get a 10. But yeah, let's continue. One more jump to see how he gets on to his 30s. And if those goal returns, many of those goal returns for goals and assists continue. All right. He's gone to Barcelona. We've gone to Chelsea even. We've got a transfer fee to look at now, which is fascinating. I want to see the fee. I reckon the fee's massive. I'm just convinced it is. So again, we're looking at technical, mental and physicals. They're still very good. Obviously, we're getting alongside the 30 soon, so we're going to see drop off later in his career. It's understandable from a physical point of view. Injury record is relatively, yeah, that's fine for me. Wish we could alter this menu here. Wasn't as long. This is like when you. I think it's because the monitor I'm using is a bit longer for this. Anyway, career stats. Wow, 59 million. So 11 and 16 that season. Then he got 10 and 11. Then we got 7 and 8. Then he moves that season for 59 million pound. It's 9 and 7 in Premier League. Then 5 and 11, 14 and 9. 7 and 15. Yeah, more of a creative player than an attacking player or goal scorer. I would love to know why this was the case. My suspicion is it's contract related. There's no way they've negotiated the fee that low. I'm assuming it's contract and wants a new challenge. It's got to be that, right? But he's done it in Premier League and La Liga, so that is a great yardstick for him. What is his ability currently at? 190, so he got to the 190 range. Plus side, this guy, insane mentals, good physicals, an eye for creativity. I do think the only issue with him is I think you can get more goals out of him, and you could maybe get a good fee for him. So I think he's a 9, but I would hesitate. Do not put him as a bottom midfielder. The further back he goes, I think the worse he gets in terms of like what you get out of him. But you want him at the higher end of the pitch, being creative, scoring goals. He can get double figures for goals and assists in some seasons. But yeah, so great guys. If you've got a player you want me to feature in this series, leave his name down below in the comment section with his nationality, his position, club, age, all that stuff, so I can find the player, especially if it's got like it's the same name, if 2 people got the same name, which does happen occasionally. Feedback, guys, always welcome. How was the speech today? I do know when I start talking a lot, it speeds up. So I'm trying to slow it down. Let me know if it was any, but it won't be perfect because I'm trying to train my voice to be different for YouTube. One of the things I've heard a lot is the speed I talk at. It's not something I can just turn off in a second. I can't even click the fingers. At work, it's a problem. So if I can't fix it at work, 100%, good luck with my hobby. Let me know, guys. Any feedback, guys, on what you want to see, how you want to do these videos, let me know in the comment section. I've done a video talking about the FM24, FM25 content plans, update to that, which is going to go live at some point soon. Don't forget, hit the like button down below and help support the channel. And if you want to see more from this series and FM in general, hit the subscribe button, and I'll catch you guys all in the next episode. Until next time, thank you so much for watching. Bye bye.